Hey gamers, what is up and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Incognito Gamer here today, and today we got new content to the channel coming out. We're going to talk about that as soon as this match loads up. Today's game we'll be playing Cold War as we talk about this, but today's
Hardcore kill
content will
confirmed.
be story time with your friend Gamer.
Training time's over.
Your
Let's see
friend
what you can
Incognito
do.
Gamer here. But so our first story is going to be God, I tried to change my gun. But our first story is gonna be about
We're in the
me
lead.
and my friends being little jackasses. Now, if you don't know what little jackasses are, uh, well, it's kind of like
We're
Jackass,
losing this fight.
with Johnny Knoxville and Bill Margera and them. But I remember this one time we just started our little crew, and we're sitting there talking, trying to think of stuff to come up with. But my friends like, all right, so I got something for you to do. Um, so we go down and and we start conversating while we're walking somewhere, and he's like, all right, I got something for you to do, and I'm like, all right, hit me with it, and he hits me hard with it. First thing I ever do was
Enemy
bull
spy
slap,
plane inbound.
um, bull slap, ass slap, and then I remember at this point he was like, you slap this bull, you'll be the leader of Jackass. And so we get to this bull. And I'm looking at this bull, it's terrifying. But I look at this bull, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to die, ain't I? And this bull's just looking at me with the meanest look I ever seen a bull. But this bull, that ass looks at me and thinks, you come near me. I'm thinking if it's thinking that if you come near me, I'm about to kill you. So I'm like, alright, I gotta muster up some guts. So I get to this pool, and it looks at me. And this is the terrifying thing I ever did as a kid to me. But I look at this bull, and it looks at me. I'm like, okay. It's looking at me, and it's just staring at me right now. But I look at this bull and I slap it on his ass as hard as I can. My friend's outside waiting outside the gate. I'm the one that goes running in there and slaps him on the ass. So I slapped his ass on him. Or I slapped his bull on his ass. I slapped his ass on his bull. I slapped his bull on his ass. And it fucking just looks at me and fucking starts charging my ass. But I take off running as quick as I can. I'm going in zigzags, trying to confuse the bull. But this bull looks at me, and I shit you not, this bull's chasing me for a couple of good feet. But I dolphin dive over this fence that, well, shitty made fence. I don't know how to keep the bull in, but it looks at me, and it looks at me with the devilest grin I ever seen. But it's looking at me, and I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to die, ain't I? But it's looking at me, I'm thinking, what the hell? And this bull, I shit you not, is fucking just
Hostile spy plane
popping
established
off at
overhead.
me. It's just fucking smiling, having a cup of tea or some shit, but that didn't actually happen. It's just fucking sitting there laughing at us and inside its head. But I'm scared as shit of it. So I get out of that bullpen. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going back there. And so that was the end of the bull slap. Um, the next one is ass slap. Which it's not what it sounds like. It's a donkey. You slap a donkey on its ass. And I remember going up to this donkey. I slapped it on its ass. But this donkey, um, but this donkey looks at me, and I think nothing of it. But this donkey is not even half my size. It's like a baby at this point. And I look at it, and I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna be that bad. So I go running up to it, I slap it on its ass, nothing
Enemy
happens.
spy plane
And
inbound.
you can slap a donkey on its ass once and it won't do anything. But if you slap it twice, it reacts. But I'm looking at this bull, or not this bull,
Hostile counter spy plane
this
established
ass. I
above.
was seeing that guy corner of my eye, but I'm looking at this ass, and I slap it on his ass again. And it kicks me out in my arm, like it grazes my arm. I think my
Enemy
arm's
spy
broke. I'm
plane
being all
inbound.
dramatic and stuff. And I don't know if my friend remembers this, but I'm screaming for help at this point, because my arm feels like it's about to fall. Uh, at this point, Donkey just looks at me. It doesn't even
Pulling
chase me,
ahead.
but I'm still running. I jump over the fence. But yeah, gamers. The next one in this Jackass story
Enemy
will
napalm strike
be
incoming.
trying to remember it. But okay, I got the next one, gamers. This is I don't even know what to call this. We would just be dumb. It was me and my cousin and my other cousin and one of my friends. We're just gonna call my friend Z. But it was me and my two cousins and Z. But we're sitting there talking, having a good time, and we're talking, we're getting to talking. I hear my brother fucking stuff.
Enemy care
I
package
can't talk
above.
right now. But I hear my brother start up his four. I look at
Multiple enemy
both,
sentry
all three
turrets
of them
active.
actually. I'm like, you guys want to have
Multiple
some fun?
hostile
You want to do
sentry
a little
turrets working
Jackass
your
stunts?
AO.
And this wasn't even really Jackass Fun Gamers. It was just us being kids trying to have fun, making the most of life. But
Almost there. Hold fast,
I hear my
people.
brother start up his four-wheeler, and I'm like, okay, we got this. And so I run out to him. I'm like, I'm gonna hang out the back of this bar thing back here. And now I hear it's my cousin. I want to join too. And so you had to take like two at a time, because if you did three, there's no way you're holding on unless you're like the middle person or someone falls off. But we get to this point, and I'm like, okay, so what's about to happen?
Multiple enemy
So
sentry turrets active.
we get outside, and we're holding on to this bar. I don't know if they remember any of this, gamers, but at this point we're just being stupid kids again. But yeah, we go drag ourselves in the backyard with our brother on his four-wheeler. He's just riding, having the time of his life, and this is like a Yamaha four-wheeler.
Every
But
win
we're
pushes
hanging
back
on
the Iron
for
Curtain.
like dear life, like it's the end of the world or the end of humanity, and we're just hanging on, gamers, having a blast, just laughing the whole time. But all I remember is me, my cousin. It was just me and my cousin hanging on, but the other two were up on my porch just watching, waiting for their turn. But I get dragged off. All you see is me. He hits this hill in our backyard, and all you see is me go like flying 10 feet up in the air and across the yard like I'm a rag doll of some sort. And I'm 14 at this point, so I don't weigh that much. But I get flung across the air, and my cousin's still hanging on for like it's dear life, but I'm just sitting there getting flung up in the air and just laughing, having a good time. I come down, land on my back, and I'm just sitting there laughing, gamers, the whole time. But so I hit the ground. I don't think it's funny anymore because I think I got broken ribs or something. Because I shit you not, I smacked that ground so hard, it looked like I would have splattered against it because you could hear the thud of it. But I'm just sitting there laughing, thinking my ribs are broken. I'm just sitting there laughing too, and it's making my ribs worse because it's hurting. But at this point, I'm just laying in my neighbor's yard, just laughing, and we got our neighbors looking out the yard, and we or their windows, and we got my mom looking out her window, and all I think to myself is, oh, we're just having a blast, and they're probably thinking to themselves, oh, you fucking dumbass kids. But so the next two get on. Well, my cousin's still holding on. He makes it. The objective was to make like 5 times around the yard without falling off. I don't know why we would do it, but we would just do it because we were kids and we didn't know any better. We were just looking for something to do fun. I'll admit it. I did have a game station, but that got boring after a while because I have ADD or ADD, and I can't really focus on anything a lot. But so the next two get on, and they're thinking they're ready.
Hardcore team
My
deathmatch.
I shit you not, my brother just books it, going
Eliminate all
faster than what
friends.
he was with my other cousin and me, and they're sitting there. All I hear them is, "God, let me off here," and I'm just sitting there laughing the whole time, thinking it's funny as hell. I'm a kid and I don't know better, but we still have the neighbors just looking at us, and I'm sitting there just fucking laughing my ass off. But yeah, gamers, I'm gonna save the other stories for next time. I'm actually gonna jot them down on a with a God, I can't talk while playing this. I jot them. I'm gonna try to jot them down with a pen and paper so I can jog my memory a little bit. But I got one more story. I'm gonna save it a little towards the end. We're just gonna play this for a little bit, gamers. Get warmed up to this. I had that one guy, but yeah, this story will be funny and gross at the same time, gamers. But I'm gonna save it a little towards the end. I don't know how I didn't shoot him, but okay. But I'm gonna wait a couple minutes so I can catch my breath a little bit. I don't know how I'm not shooting him. I'm looking for this guy. Where's he ran to? I have no idea. We're just getting spawned right now. I'm actually about to get ready to tell this story. Let me try to get a couple more kills before I go. Dang, that guy rushed me. But this story is another story of us being mini jackasses. But I don't know why my one friend did this. I'm not even gonna say his initials. I'm not even gonna say who it is. But he thought it was funny to be mini jackasses, which we were thinking was funny because it was funny. This kid was like, "I'm mini jackass," so we're on this little bridge talking, and at this bridge, nobody lives at this house. So we just crossed through it. The whole town does. But I don't know where that guy went. But so we're sitting there getting to talking, thinking of other schemes. But this kid shits on the bridge. Okay. And at this point, he probably knows who he is if he's listening to my videos. But I think it's funny when he's shitting on the bridge. But my other friend thinks it's disgusting. So he starts shitting on the bridge. He's like, "You guys want to see some jackass?" And I'm like, "Okay, why not?" And this kid shits on the bridge, so he thinks it's funny just to shit on that bridge. And he gets to shitting again.
We're in the lead.
He shits on the bridge, like I just said, and so he's still shitting. And it's been like probably about 2 minutes at this point. He's like, "You guys want to see something cool?" So he picks up this shit. Shit you not. He shoves it in his mouth. I'm Jackass, and I start puking. My other friend starts puking, and the other one starts puking. But I shit you not, it's so funny. But it's disgusting at the same time, because why would you do that? But yeah, he was shitting on the bridge for some reason, but I don't even know why. We're gonna end a little story time with that. I'm not looking at that, dog gamers. But I hope you guys enjoyed that little story time. This was my first time doing it, so please be respectful, and I appreciate if y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's been fun hanging with Game Nation. It's been fun playing this game. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, gamers.
Spy plane standing by.